Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Holly with 2 V.I.P.S and we're here today at Universal Studios Orlando. We thought we'd stop in and check out the Mega Movie Parade. The parade just started on July 3rd and it's supposed to have a lot of the old school movies like Back to the Future, E.T., Jaws. So guys, I am so excited about this parade. It's like my childhood come to life. So very excited about that. We're also going to check out the new nighttime lagoon show, Cinesational, and that's just supposed to be really cool too, with lights and water fountains, fireworks, drones. So we're really excited to see both of those. But we do have a little while before the show starts, so we're just going to head into the park, ride some rides, grab some food, and just kind of explore. I do also want to stop the Epic Preview Center and show you guys what's coming up when Epic opens in 2025. As we walk into the Epic Preview Center, the first thing I see is all of the merchandise for Dark Universe, and I am so excited for this one. In the beginning, this was not the one that I was looking forward to the most, but the more I read about this land, the more excited I am. And it's supposed to have everything from electricity coursing through the tower as you enter the portal to a vampire restaurant, and all the classic Universal monsters are real here. Of course, one of the next portals is How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, and this is supposed to take place between the second and third movie. And they have, of course, all of your How to Train a Dragon merchandise. We also are going to have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, and I am so excited for this one. They haven't released a ton of information about the rides or anything, but I do know that it is supposed to be the British Ministry of Magic mixed with the 1920s Wizarding Paris. That ought to be really neat. And of course, Super Nintendo World, which is just like stepping into your favorite video game. It includes Super Mario Land and Donkey Kong Country. This model is really detailed and really cool, but unfortunately I think it's a little difficult to see exactly what everything is. If you look close, you can see Dark Universe over there up to the left, right next to the huge hotel, and then Super Mario World I can see right here. And this right in front of me is How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. I believe that this is Harry Potter over here. But I will say it's a lot easier if you just Google Epic Universe online. They have a really nice walkthrough. A little easier to look at, but the model is really detailed and really cool. Alright, so we made it inside the park, and our first stop is going to be to fill up this reusable cup. We bought these last year. They're about $18, but that gets you refills for the whole day. And then for the life of the cup, you can bring it back and fill it up. I think it costs us, with our pass holder discount, about $10. And we get unlimited refills for the whole day. We just share. So it's definitely a good deal. Can't beat it. So we're going to fill this up. Then I think we're going to head maybe ride E.T. And E.T. has some new beautiful signage up there. They've just recently added that. So we're about ready to head in. E.T. is one of our favorite rides, has been for a long time.
Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the E.T. adventure. But I'm afraid we don't have much time, so I'm going to cut right to the chase. E.T. needs your help.
So as we go in, we get our interplanetary passports so that E.T. can say goodbye to us at the end.
And this queue is so pretty. We walk through, you can see the tall redwoods, and it's dark and it has a very unique smell. And we're actually in the Fast Pass line today, but on a normal basis you can see Botanicus, who is E.T.'s teacher. And then these are the bikes that we're going to ride to E.T.'s home planet. We're going to do this and then head to Transformers.
And here we are at Transformers the ride. This is a 3D ride.
If it makes you feel any better, I have already put you back on alert. He's ready to go. If it comes to the bill, General, I can assure you.
Hey, General, it's me, Harry. I want to let you know the war will see you.
Then send it through.
Yes, sir. By the way, sir. And so I was so down there and caught up on all stuff.
This is your last warning, insects. Relinquish what remains of the old spark.
Rabbit, he's after the All-Spark.
Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters.
But we just got out of riding Transformers. It's a pretty good ride, honestly, but it's very jerky. Definitely not a ride you want to ride if you have back problems. And it is 3D, so it can make you a little bit nauseous. But overall, a pretty fun ride. You get to ride along inside of a Transformer, trying to keep bad guys from getting the All-Spark, and pretty cool. Anyway, we are heading over to Richter's to grab a bite to eat. Is Richter's Burger Company, and we're gonna head in and get some food. You have the option to sit outside and you can mobile order directly to your table, but I think we're gonna go inside because quite frankly it is hot out here. So this is what we got at Richter's. This is a San Andreas. It's just basically a grilled chicken sandwich, nothing fancy on it. And then this is a cheeseburger. It comes with bacon on it. I didn't see any that don't have bacon. You can remove it as an option, but you don't get any money back. You just have to pay the full price. So we'll see how they are. Well, we just finished our meal here at Richter's, and honestly, the flavor was pretty good in both the chicken and the burger, but the burger was a little bit on the dry side. Joe had the bacon on his, which he said did help, but overall, I still think so far Burger Digs has been my favorite restaurant as far as Universal goes to get a burger, and that's over at Islands of Adventure. We did notice something that we didn't know about Richter's is that every hour or so, you'll hear an earthquake sound and an alarm go off, and so that was pretty neat. I liked that. Okay, next I think we're gonna go get ready to see the Mega Movie Parade.
Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time? Is this the 50s or 1999? All I want to do is be my terrorist. So take me away, I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. We better back out. We don't have enough road to get up there. Roads? Oh, we don't need roads.
Oh yeah, I like the road.
It's okay. I got this. I do this every day. It's my best move.
Don't worry. We handle this kind of thing all the time. There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
There's definitely a very slim chance you'll survive.
I'm ready for ghosts.
Oh my goodness. Ollie, look at I can't. Oh, we just finished with the Mega Movie Parade, and they did such a good job. Like, we saw Jaws, we saw Jurassic Park, we saw E.T., Ghostbusters, Minions, Trolls. There were so many, and I just absolutely loved it. The dancers, people on stilts, it was just really, really cool. So now we are getting ready to head over and ride a couple more rides before it's time for the nighttime lagoon show, Cinesational. Now we are about ready to go in to ride Mummy. Unfortunately, we aren't allowed to take our phones or anything in with us, so I'm going to have to put everything in a locker, but trust me, this is a really cool ride. With has fire, it has drops, it has darkness. It's just a really, really cool ride. One of my favorite here in the park. And one day I'll figure out a way to record on the ride, but for now, I can put everything in a locker.
The universal lockers are actually very nice. This is a free locker system for the small ones. All you have to do is swipe your park ticket or your annual pass, and it pops open a locker for you to use while you're on the ride. These are pretty small, but they're big enough for me to fit like a lounge fly, our drinks, our phones. So these, like I said, they are pretty small. If you have bigger bags that you need to store, they do have paid lockers available as well. But I think we're gonna put all our stuff in, ride Mummy real quick, and then maybe look at Harry Potter a little before Cinesational. We are heading into Diagon Alley, which is the Harry Potter section here on the Universal Studios side. And as we pass through this opening, sometimes if you listen closely, you can hear the bricks parting and moving to let you in. And this store that we first encounter right here with all the orange, that's Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. That's Ron's brothers, Fred and George. It's their famous joke store, and you can buy things like no poo pills and nosebleed nuggets and things like that. And as we keep walking, the sun cleared just a little bit, so now you can see all the shops there are to go through. There's so much. There's the Daily Prophet on our right. I'm told if you put your ear up to the door, you can hear reporters working. There's also just places for students to get robes, and there's a wand shop. There's actually a few different wand shops. If you really want to see the wand choosing ceremony, make sure you make it over to Ollivander's. If you're just wanting to buy a wand, you could go in any shop. This is Gringotts Bank, which is a ride that you can go on underneath the vaults of the bank. And that happens about every 10 minutes. That dragon breathes fire. It's really neat. And here is the ice cream shop, which is just catty corner to the bank. It's such good ice cream. So I just want to walk through and see some of the shops. You see an apothecary, and there was a Muggle object store. And then right here is the stage. You can see a few shows on this stage. They do the Tales of Beetle and Bars, which is really neat. And then there's a few places to get like little snacks or drinks. And coming up here is the sweet shop. And see, here's another wand shop. Wands by Gregorovich, but that one doesn't have the wand choosing ceremony. And oh my gosh, we got a shop for jellied eel. And here's those monster books. I always remember the scene of Harry trying to fight his book and it trying to basically eat everything in sight. And the books are kind of moving on their own. There's also, if you look, you can find little gold medallions on the ground. There's none in front of me right now, but if you buy an interactive wand, you can recreate spells and make things in the windows move. So we have to actually head out of here right now. I just wanted to do a quick tour around. Here's the Leaky Cauldron. You can eat there and it smells amazing. But there's also Nocturne Alley, which has kind of a store for the dark arts, and it's just kind of an all-around creepy place. So we will have to come back and do just a full Harry Potter video on everything Harry Potter. For now, though, I think we're going to go check out the night bus, and then we have to get going over to our show. We are approaching up on the night bus, and you can see the driver out there and the talking head, and you can stop and have a conversation with the driver and the head. And most people do that and then walk away, but they don't realize that you can actually go around the back of the night bus and peek on the inside. The night bus is designed for the stranded witch or wizard, and they're probably tired, so of course they have beds. So if you look in here, you see the luggage and the beds. That's just really neat. All right, well, it is time for us to head over to Cinesational.
The music of movies. Beautiful and powerful soundscapes that help bring to life fantastic stories. Cinematic music speaks directly to the heart, taking us into inspiring adventures. And tonight, those very melodies call upon us to follow a celestial spectacle. And you never quite know just where that story may lead. So let the music guide our path and take us on a journey that can only be described as cinesational.
Can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, 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 and love on you. Just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things that you can do, but you dance, dance, dance. Feel ain't nobody even soon to keep dancing. Warning, warning. Show systems critical. Deploying expert technical crew. Lighting re-energizing. Control systems go. Flame doors engaged. H2O systems rehydrated. Show reboot complete.
From my one and only true love, Princess Peach. Peach, you're so cool. And with my star, we're gonna rule. Mario, Luigi, and a donkey come through. 1,000 troops of Koopas couldn't keep me from you. Peaches, 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 you.
Pump serpentine, flux capacitor, flexing, engine running. No. Not this time. Come on, come on. Okay, fine, Thomas. No, nonsense.
All right, we just got through watching Cinesational. That was such an awesome show. The drones, the lights, the water. I know some of the movie projections are probably a little hard to see on the phone, but in person, they were just amazing. And I don't think a video can do it justice, but such a great show. We had a really good time today watching Cinesational, seeing the Mega Movie Parade. We rode some rides. We had great food at Richter's. So thank you for joining us. We will be back in Universal a couple times coming up here in the near future. We're going to come explore the new DreamWorks land, which is here right behind me, and give you a look at what's going on with that. And also, we'll be back for Halloween Horror Night, so make sure to join us. In the meantime, if you have any comments, questions, things that you'd like to see, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Until then, take care.